Aye, 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 aye. Please, just let me join. Come on. I want to join, man. I'm gonna cry. Fuck, I'll get in here and Jesus. Oh, this is so annoying. Ah, we're in. Finally, freaking hell. Finally, we're in. Oh my lord. Things to be live. Things should be live soon. Or round about now. Oh, please, please, please. Come on. Hopefully stream goes up. Oh, people have put it in the chat, so obviously it has got up. Well,
Last of the running drag.
aye, aye, aye. Let's have a look. There's people in the chat now. There's people in the chat. Right, okay. I'm assuming it's gone up on Formula V content, no? Huh? How can I not see it? Right, hello everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah. Don't know what's happened. Maybe a chance here. Maybe doing some paranoid. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know what's happened. It says the stream's up, but it's not up. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Oh my lord. I'm just unorganised as hell right now. Honestly. It says there's people in the stream, so I'm assuming there is. I'm so sorry, everyone. There you go. Right, there's my stream. Yeah. Basically, everyone. Long story short, there's just a lot of stuff happened. Basically, a lot of stuff happened. I'm getting really annoyed. I'm getting really, really annoyed. So. The question is though. Is paranoid wanting to do comms? Ah, right, paranoid does not want to do comms. Because Mrs. is sleeping. So, we'll prioritize it. Oh my lord. Again, I am so sorry to everyone who's watching the stream. I can just say, I just have to say this is my fault. Pretty much, I have to take some responsibility. I am an admin. So, yeah, hopefully I can make it up to you with this commentary in the race, now. But, I'm gonna check myself just for the streams. Simulation settings, there you go, you can see everyone. Car damage is on standard, there you go, see, standard. Alright, cool, you see, standard. Right. Aye. Oh my lord. At this point I was, yeah. A lot of people aren't happy, I'll be honest with this decision, myself included. So, yeah, mfuck, I wouldn't recommend talking that much more in the chat. Yeah, as well, that's all I'm saying. I'm quite a chill person, but, yeah, it's just getting a bit annoying now, I can't lie. Just wait on Gleeman to ready up, I guess. Aye. Then when we're getting the green light to ready up. Oh. I am so M-Fuck, leave it please, and AJ, both you leave it, alright? Dylan's just called the whole ready up thing. Alright, fair enough, Dylan. Dylan's called it. Right. We're going, finally. Right, Gal, ready up, and Shoesquare, ready up. Come on. Shoesquare, ready up, please. Right, so we're going in. Right, okay. I don't know if there's a formation left or not. Yeah, again, I'm just gonna say I am so sorry, so sorry, to everyone who's watching the stream, because there's different time zones and everything, and you know, for some people I think it'll be 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. So you know, yeah, this will not happen again. It's just a simple mistake. But obviously, shouldn't really be making mistakes on our side. So, yeah, again, I'm gonna say I'm sorry. Aye. Aye. Right, okay. We are having a formation lap. Yes, again. Here we go. Right, this is the grid. Again, you gotta feel bad for people like Wackney. They're in P4, and now they're down to P12. Obviously, you can start on whatever tyre you want. Around here, 17 laps of the Grand Prix. But yeah, here we go. Let's hope for a good race. Let's have a good motor race, guys. Yeah. And fuck, am I? Oh, right, okay. Tyres, sure. I'm just gonna be nice to everyone. So, there's tyres, a lot of mediums, a lot of softs. There you go. Yeah, it's getting, I'm sorry, it's just getting very late, everyone. It is getting late where I am as well. It is 10 o'clock. The race should have been finished by now quite easily, but obviously there was, other ideas in mind. But yeah, let's get racing again. We'll have another race start. which is obviously quite fun for me to commentate over lap 1. I like commentating over lap 1. But obviously, I'm going to make this up to you guys, hopefully, by bringing you one very, hopefully, good commentary. Trying to excite you guys in the late hours of the night. For basically part 2 of Formula V, round 1 here in Spain. 25% sprint race to the end. As we're going to go on board with Jetpack. He's going to be the last person to go into his grid spot. I said that again. Spot. Don't know why, I'm getting that a lot weird. But, here we go. Gonna go on board with Kieran until the first light comes on. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights. And we are racing. Go, go, go. Again for the restart. Kieran gets a good start off the line. So does Rick. Rick's trying to get him down into turn 1. It's a 4-car slipstream here. As Rick's going to go maybe for around the outsider into turn 1. He's going to go for the move, but Kieran's kept it clean. And so has Rick. Top 4 have kept it clean. Top 5, actually. Gleaming is in this battle. Verified's come up to P6 on the start. Jammy's into P7. Jacobo P8. Velocity's made up a fair few positions going into P9. Bufferino Phil's going to try and overtake him. Going down the inside here. Going into P4, turn 4. As again, no real positions up front have been changed. Top 5 have stayed the same. Jetpack's made a move on Gal up to P18. Wackney has lost a load of positions down on the start, down to P17. But again, we're going to see another big battle here, because obviously Rom's now in this battle. Obviously predicted strategy, 1 stop, 6 to 9 is your pit stop window on the softs. Gonna estimate around 8 to 11 is the mediums. That's what I'm gonna estimate here. As Kieran's gonna lead us through at the end of lap 1. Jetpack makes a move on Wackney for P17 in this race. As Kieran's now trying to break the slipstream. I haven't got the telemetries on. That's... Have I that? No. I do. It's because pit stop strategy's on. That's why. But yeah, we can see ERS now. Kieran's saving a little bit more ERS than the rest of them. Gleaming's going a lot faster than Josh Tomo. Obviously Ferrari boys 7 and 8, so this is good constructors points for them. But yet again, Gleaming's trying to get Josh Tomo going into P4 as Bufferino Phil and Veloxy. I think we've seen a battle between these guys today. Obviously they've had their battles in the past. Have Bufferino Phil and Veloxy obviously have a lot of respect for each other, do these guys. A big train at the back, but obviously Rom, Rick and Kieran, these 3, you're expecting them to be ahead of the pack as it stands. Rick's chasing down Kieran, Rom's chasing down both of them. Rom's going to have the tyre advantage as he is on the soft compounded tyre, but he can't really get past these 2 with pure pace advantage. But Gleaming is right on the back of Josh Tomo. He wants past, and he wants past now, so he can get part of the leading battle here. People want tyres. Sure, I can give you tyres. There you go, you've got tyres. Gal made a move on Young Shots for the lead. As we're going to go on board here with Kieran, not Kieran, Gleaming. Going for the move on Josh Tomo. He's going to go for around the outside. Josh gives him enough room. But Josh defends well. Breaks a lot later than Gleaming. We're going to turn off the tyres now. You've had your chance down the main straight. Rom gets a 30-second penalty already for multiple warnings on lap 3. That's all I got to say, really. Lap 3. Wackney's pitted, I think, for damage limitations. As Bufferino Phil and Wackney, they're going to go for it. Bufferino Phil sends it down the inside. That's a classic Phil move there. Going down the inside. He loves a good old send, does Bufferino Phil. Has to take the grassy route there. Archie's going to try look for Bufferino Phil here. Going down this straight now with DRS enabled. He's going to use ERS and DRS. Everything ending in RS. He's going to use to his advantage. Phil's going to send it up the inside here on Velox. He sends it up again. But is that Archie going through between for both of them? But yes, again, I think there's a little bit of spinning going on because Veloxy and Archie, they've both spun. Or half spun, may I say. Jammy's trying to get past Verified, but he has a little bit of oversteer going through the last corner. Jacobo, his teammate, is going to capitalise on this opportunity. But up front, we're going to look between Gleaming and Josh Gleaming's made the move stick. I think Jacobo will make the move stick potentially on Jammy. He goes round the outside of his teammate. He makes the move stick. Lovely move there from Jacobo, car number 66 of the Ferrari. Now they've got to try hunt down the Haas or Verify in P6. Josh is now going to try come back at Gleaming for P4, but Gleaming has got a lot of work to do to get into the leading battle of these top three. 4 tenths separating the top two, 6 tenths separating the top three in total, I think. No, it's not. It's about seconds separating the top three in total. As Jacobo is very, very close here to Verify. Verify's on softs. Jacobo's on mediums. So actually, mediums are going to have tyre advantage at this point. Rom's got a 3-second penalty, which will implement the rest of the race in the future. Again, Kieran's got so much more ERS than the rest of his challengers, which are currently Rick and Rom. But I think there's going to be potentially a move here down the main straight. It might come from this man, Rick. Rick's going to use DRS. He's going to use ERS. It's the fastest lap of the race as of far. Again, there's not much straight you can use if you don't have much ERS. It's 20% ERS for Rom and Rick. 50% ERS for Kieran. It's almost double the ERS that Rick and Rom have. Rick sees Kieran literally about 20 to 30 meters in front of him. Actually, no, not even that. I'm going to say 5 to 10 meters in front of him. Going to exaggerate this as much as possible. Josh is trying to get the move done on Gleaming because obviously tyre advantage again. Softs will have about 6 laps in them. Ryan did say this earlier that there'll be 6 laps in softs. Tobias has made the move stick on Bufferina Phil, but again I think they're going side by side. Phil, he's gone for the inside move again. Rom's got another 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. It's 6 seconds in total for the man from Mercedes. But Rick is right on the back of Kieran for P1. Rom really needs to get past these two. I'd say to Rom, if I was Rom, I'd pick right now because he needs to undercut these guys very, very much. If I was Rom, I would be pitting right about now, but he's not going to pit. He's going to stay out 1 more lap or maybe 2. Rick is going to use all of his ERS that he has left. Rom set the fastest lap of the race. Rick's got less than 10% ERS. He's going to go for it here. He's going to look around the inside. He's alongside into turn 1. It's side by side here between Kieran and Rick on lap 6. Rick goes wide, but he's got the inside line going through turn 3. Kieran's got to go around the long way to make it stick, and he's made it stick. It's a beautiful move there from Kieran on Rick. 2 tenths separating them, and Rom is right behind all of them. As Josh now, he's only 3 tenths, 4 tenths now behind Gleaming. Jammy's going to look for the move on Verify. Jacobo has made the move stick successfully on Verify. Verify's got hardly any ERS left. Jammy's going to see this as an opportunity to maybe get the move done. But again, this front battle, we can't take our eyes off of it because it's only about 5 tenths separating these three so talented drivers. But yet again, Rick has no ERS. Kieran has about 20%. Rom has about 20% as well. They're all on the same ERS as it stands. Only 8 tenths separating the top 3. Jammy's made the move stick on Verify for P7, but Verify comes back at him. We can't watch the battle because this battle is, in my opinion, more exciting because there's 3 battles, 3-way car fight, sorry. Basically, the yellow flag in Sector 2, that's Young Shots, I think, who's gone slowly. Again, we're going to look on board here with Rick. Rick, he's got less than 10% ERS. So does Rom. Kieran has just less. But again, it's going to be another little battle into turn 1. Rick goes down the inside, but Kieran, he's got it so much more traction than Rom. Maybe a higher downforce setup than Rick. But Rom is just watching this all happen. Maybe trying to save some ERS so he can use this. Yellow flag in Sector 1. That's Haas. That's Verify. Verify has spun at turn 1. KB's now into the points. Josh has made a move on Gleaming, I've seen. But a lot of things at the back. A lot of people are pitting here. Rick is right on the back of Kieran. It's pretty much same ERS levels for the 3 of them. So it's literally just on pace advantage. Rom's tyres have pretty much gone, but at the end of the race, Rick and Kieran are going to be have the tyre advantage, as it's pretty much same ERS all around. But this is a lovely battle here. You know what? If you want to film a TikTok, I'd recommend you film a TikTok pretty much around about now, because this battle is something that you do not want to miss. As we're going through the final corner now, Rick is right behind Kieran. They're going to be using all their ERS. Kieran actually isn't using any ERS compared to Rick, but I think he may go for a move. He's made the move stick. Rick is into the lead of the Spanish Grand Prix and into turn 1. It's been done successfully. Rick has made the move stick. The thing he's been waiting for the entire race. Rick has got the lead, and Kieran is trailing. But yet again, they both have literally no ERS in their name. Rom is trying to make this, trying to get this to go long. But what a race this has been so far. I think this is made up for the fact of a restart. It's been 6/10 between Rick and Kieran. This shows that Rick has maybe a little bit more of a tyre advantage, but Rom has got another 3-second penalty. It's 9 seconds for the pole man. And the man from Mercedes, yellow flag in sector 1, that is a Williams. That is of Archie. Archie spun it. He's P14, P15, P16 now. As yet again, Kieran's trying to get onto the back of Rick. We're going to go on board with Rick here. It's pretty much similar ERS as all three of these guys. They're pushing themselves to the limits. They know it's not really an endurance race, it's a sprint race. You've got to pit once, and that's it. But to these guys, this means pretty much everything. Rick's pulled away here from Kieran. He's got a little bit more traction. Kieran's going to try use everything and more. Rick sets the fastest lap with a 1:17.9. He goes about a second quicker than Kieran on that last lap. Kieran's got the slipstream. He's going to go for it here. Potentially into turn 1, just a little bit too far back. It's about 2/10 of difference here. As Jacobo and Jamie, they get past Gleaming as Gleaming pits for the soft compounded tyre. But what a race this has been so far. Oh my word. As yet again, it's 4/10 separating them. What does it take to not separate them? Wackney gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. We're going to go on board here with Jetpack, who's only 4/10 behind Tobias. I don't think there's going to be anything in terms of this battle, but we're going to go back to the front yet again. Rom's using that ERS to try stay in the DRS of Kieran, but Kieran's obviously still in the DRS of Rick. All he has to do is stay within it. You're going to do a highlight on this. You better. Archie's retired. Archie has retired. Is it a safety car? That's the question. Archie's out the session. He's retired in the pit, so it's no safety. Again, Rick's got nothing in terms of ERS. Kieran has a lot more ERS than Rick does. I think Kieran might go for it here. It's going to be very, very good. Kieran sends it down the inside. Rick, he's going side by side with him here. As we're now going into turn number 3, Rick gives him hardly any room. And Rick has kept the position. And he's made the move stick. Rom's pitted. He's trying to undercut Rick and Kieran. It's only 2/10 separating these guys. Oh my goodness, it is so damn close. I'm going to use the last of my water because my throat is hurting incredibly. There we go, guys. Last bit of the water has been used. It's only 4/10 now, separating Rick and Kieran. 5/10 now, gaining just a little bit of time. Yet again, it's same ERS levels. These guys are putting everything and more into this battle. Honestly, I really don't know what to say because it's just amazing. Callum is going to go for a move here on Velocity potentially. He's just run out of track. But we are going to go back to this incredible battle between Rick and Kieran. There's another McLaren and Red Bull fight. No, Williams fight, sorry. I thought it was a Red Bull. It's not. It's Velocity and Callum for the final points positions. But Kieran is a lot closer than he was before. It's similar ERS levels, but Kieran's got the DRS to aid him. He's going to go round the outside. He's made the move stick before turn 1, and Kieran is back into the lead of the Spanish Grand Prix. Josh and Jacobo both pit. Jamie stayed out, but I think now is the time to pit if you want to pit. But oh my goodness, this has been an action-packed race if you are a Kieran or Rick fan, which I gather the majority of you are. As again, it's just so tight between every single one of these cars, proving how tight it is to get into Tier 1 Division 1 and proving how fast these guys actually are. As it's only 4/10 separating them now. Rick has a little bit more ERS than Kieran. That 4% can mean absolutely everything. As we're going down now into the final little bit. Who will pit? Will anyone pit on this lap? I think one of them will do the opposite to the other to try and get an advantage. But obviously, I think whoever pits on this lap, Kieran will potentially pit on this lap, giving him an ERS advantage. So we can have a stonking of an outlap. Kieran pits, and Rick follows him in. It's all about who has the faster pit stop now at this point. Kieran brakes a lot more earlier than Rick, as it is literally ever so close. We're going to go to a different battle now. Josh and Gleaming. Obviously, Gleaming is, I think, net P3 to my knowledge. No, P4, sorry. He's net P4. But Rick and Kieran are right behind each other. Tobias is your now new race leader. Rom is actually, we'll see where he comes out, because he's still a factor in this race technically, but I don't think it's going to be anything compared to Kieran and Rick, because now the soft tyres are going to use so much advantage. As Josh, he gets past Gleaming, going into net P4 in this race. But now, Kieran has one job and one job only, to get out of the DRS of Rick. As soon as he does that, the race is pretty much done and dusted. Gleaming and Josh, again, it's ever so close in this race between so many battles. There's so many little battles in this race. I'm sorry I can't commentate over the rule because there's one at the front. But Kieran's got a penalty. Kieran has got a 3-second penalty. Oh, my word. Show pit stops. Sure, there you go. There's pit stops. Everyone has stopped in this race other than Tobias. Jamie's got a 3-second penalty. If you want to make this race exciting, Rick, get a penalty. But I don't think he will. We'll try to keep it on the track and stay within 3 seconds. And Rick has won the race on penalties. Verify's got a penalty. I saw Ravine. I thought he got a penalty there for a second. But Kieran's got a penalty. He has to think nothing of it, however. It's only 5/10 separating them. Obviously, there's a DRS advantage. There's a Haas. KB is out of the session. KB is out of the session. Josh sets the fastest lap with a 1:17.9 in this race. But obviously, Rick and Kieran, they're still 4/10s. They're inseparable at this point here. It's ever so close. But obviously, if you're a Red Bull fan, you're hoping that Rick gets a penalty in this race, at the end of this race pretty much, because this race is starting to heat up. Kieran's got a lot less ERS than Rick. Rick has the advantage in all departments. ERS, penalties, DRS, gap, just everything is all Rick at the minute. There is no way that it cannot be Rick's win basically. Unless he completely gets a penalty, and then it's fair square. But obviously Rom's got a 9-second penalty, so he'll be promoted to maybe, I don't know, it'll be close though. As now, Rick, he's going to go for the move. Kieran is pushing, 1:17.5. You know we don't see that pace much out of him, but he's going to have that pace, and he's going to have to use it now, because he's not going to be, it's going to be very hard to get away from the man in second, that is Rick. Yes, we need Rick penalty. If you're a neutral, you'd want Rick to get a penalty. I am a neutral myself. I don't really care who wins. I'm just here for the commentating. But obviously, to make the stream interesting and to make it all interesting, we'd love Rick to get a penalty. But obviously, Rick does not want to get a penalty because he wants to win the race. And he's doing everything he can to keep it in track limits. So all they've got to do is just keep it clean, bring it home, and Rick's won the race. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do an interview with Rick because he doesn't accept PS friend requests, so or party invites or anything like that. So yeah, Rom's got a 12-second penalty to my knowledge. Let's just check. He does. 12-second penalty. Oh, that's not great there. I would check how many warnings Rick has, but unfortunately I don't want to take anything away from this battle, because you know it's just so exciting. I could potentially do it through sector 1. We can have a look. Gleamy's got a penalty. Jacobo is now pretty much guaranteed. I think P4, guaranteed P4. I think. So this is good from Jacobo. Currently, if your nails haven't been fully, like, bitten off, That's his ERS there for anyone who wants to know. 46%. There you go. Jacobo's made the move sticker on Gleeman. Oh my lord, it is ever so tense. Check warnings. I've already just checked warnings, but okay, I'll do anything for the stream. Oh wait, check warnings. Oh yeah, okay. I can do it before the main straight. Let me have a look. I'm just looking for Rick's name. 1. 2. He's had 2 warnings. Rick is on his final warning. 1 more warning. And he's gone. And he's got a penalty. Show tyres. Sure. Oh, I thought he might have got it there. I thought he might have got the penalty. It's 5-10 separating these guys. Kieran's got no ERS left. Rick's got loads of ERS left. Kieran's going to defend aggressively, but Rick, he's done it, and on lap 16, he's made the move stick. Kieran's going to try fight it, but there's nothing he can do. It's a tenth of difference now between these two. It's 2 tenths now. Rick, I don't think he's going to get another penalty. He needs 1 more warning, but I don't think it's going to happen, I'll be honest. Kieran's going to try to put everything and more into these last few laps, but I think Rick, we finally found a valiant competitor for Kieran, because Rick is doing all he can to win this race, and I think he is going to win this race, in my opinion. Show lap to leader. Lap to leader? What do you mean? Gap to leader, you mean? Oh, okay. There you go, there's the gap to leader. Yellow flag, sector 1. That's Bufferino Phil. That is Phil. There's the gap to leader, everyone. You can see. It's quite tight. We're going to go back to interval. Because this is the fight that everyone wants to see currently, the battle for the win. If Rick doesn't get a penalty, he's won either way, no matter if he's in front or if he's in behind. Kieran wants to be in front either way, because obviously if Rick gets a penalty, he wants to win on track. Rick's got the fastest lap of the race. It's now or nothing. Rick's going to go one way, Kieran's going to go the other way. He's going to go down the inside here is Kieran, and he's made the move stick on lap 17 of 17. Final lap of the race, everyone. Round 1 of Formula V. If this is what you come back for, then my God, I'm excited to see this the entire year. Rick just doesn't have to get a penalty, and he has won the race in Spain. It is ever so close here. Jacobo's going to look for the move on Josh Thomas. Jamie gets another penalty. I don't think Rick will get another penalty. I think he's going to do it, everyone. I think Rick will win the race. Yellow flag in sector 2. It's Rom. Rom spun it. Rom's lost front wing. Rom has completely lost front wing. Oh my words. Plot twists. Plot twists. Left, right and central. But Rick, I think he's going to do it. Unless he gets a penalty here, which I don't think he will. It's been a valiant effort from Kieran. He's done so well. He's won on track. A beautiful race from Kieran, but it's going to be Rick who wins the Spanish Grand Prix after a restart and everything. It's a beautiful race from these two. I would give a round of applause, but I think most of my family are sleeping and I've been very, very loud. Josh Toro will come through for the podium. Jacobo in P4. Good racing from these two. Gleeman will be P5, but Jetpack will be P5. Gleeman will be P6. Tobias P7. Jamie P8. Callum will be P9 for the Williams team. Veloxy will be behind him in P10. Schuskra in P11. Rom, after being 3rd, will be in P12. He will finish quite low in the standings because of penalties. Gal will finish P12. Wackney P13. Verify P14. It'll be Bufferino Phil P14. It'll be Young Shots who will round off the grid in P17. And my goodness, everyone, what a race that was. So, I'm not going to do an interview, everyone, as it is purely just so late, and you all want to probably get off and, you know, go to your go to bed, and go to sleep, which is probably all we need. So, I've really, again, I'm sorry for what's happened with the whole restart and everything. This race should have finished about half an hour ago. But yeah, again, I think that's made up for it, that race. I've done everything I can to try and make it worthy of everything. I'm thankful to have commentated over this race. I'm thankful to be back in this race. But yeah, just what a race that was. Action-packed, overtakes everywhere, and a battle at the front. That is what we like to see, everyone. Thank you guys for watching this stream here on Formula V. I hope you guys will tune in next week again. To the 29 of you that have been watching since the start, thank you.